You may be wondering, why am I wearing these crazy sunnies? One, I'm a big sports guy. I'd be playing sport. I mainly use these for cricket, so, you know, bat, ball, field, the whole shebang. Better than baseball. I don't want any Americans telling me it's not better than baseball, okay? Baseball, too many innings, okay? 2's enough. No, we need 3. We need 3 or more for each no, 1 to 2. That's the perfect amount. Secondly, the work I'm doing today, I'm really channeling the psychic version of myself. And I feel I'm going to be vulnerable in that. And I need as much protection as I can have. The eyes are the mirror to the soul, as they say. So I don't want anyone looking in. And I mean, just in case I acquire these abilities, I don't want to be looking out into anyone else's soul. So I've just decided to cloak these today. Keep them cloaked. No more looking. Maybe thinking, you're off your rocker. You're off your tree. And I'll say, fair enough, that's fair. But I'm looking at a crazy broad today. And I don't use those words lightly. She can read into the most closed, the most compact of minds. The name? Brown, with an E. Sylvia Browne, with an E. She is a self-proclaimed psychic. She said she's able to read minds since she was 3. She said her great-grandfather could also do the psychic thing. We're going to watch her today. We're going to listen to her. We're going to see what we can do to become psychics ourselves. How can we have these conversations? So to get a grip of what this amazing psychic is about, we're going to watch a little clip, a little episode from the Montel Williams show. I've never heard of that before. Don't know what it is. I assume it's probably like a talk show. But we're going to find out what it is to be a real psychic today, and I can't wait.
Yes, ma'am. You got a question for Sylvia.
Hi, Sylvia. My brother committed suicide a couple of years ago. I wanted to know if he's okay now and if he's around.
Yeah, and he's finally happy, honey. Because he wasn't happy in life, no. No, he was terribly depressed.
He was what? So you're telling me that the guy who committed suicide, he was depressed? I don't know, Sylvia, that's a crazy thing to come out with. The guy that has taken his own life was terribly depressed? I mean, I'm bewildered. I'm shocked. See, without Sylvia Browne, the psychic, we would never have known that the guy who decided, you know what, I've had enough, I'm killing myself, we would have never known he was depressed. There's not a chance in hell that I would think that someone who took their own life could have been horribly, horribly depressed. I would have thought, oh, he didn't mean to do that. Accidental, you know, like accidental gunshot, accidental knife, whatever it may have been. Toaster in the bath. Who could have known? Depression? That would have been the last thing on my mind that this guy would have had. Zest for life, I would have said. But that's why I'm not the psychic, you know. I'm in learning.
Hi, Sylvia. I was wondering what I should do for my career.
I think you will start your own business, you know, in products and service.
I'm not laughing. I'm weeping because the information is so beautiful. My favourite part is how specific she was. I think that's the best part of her ability, is how just pinpoint accurate she is. What job should I get? I say to Sylvia. She says, just get one. Get a job in product and service. That could be almost any job.
Yes, ma'am. You got a question for Sylvia.
Hi, Sylvia. I was just wondering if I had any past lives and what they were.
Yeah, you've had 37 past lives.
37? I thought maybe 10. 10's a lot. For past lives, 37 past lives is a lot, but to be fair, my question is, how many times did you die during the Black Plague? I mean, if you died like 10 to 15 times during the Black Plague, it's not as many lives as you'd think, you know?
And your last life was in Jerusalem.
Your actual previous past life was, it was in Jerusalem, and you were a little known carpenter, and he starts with a J. You were Joseph. Don't be too disappointed. You know. You were Jesus' father. Well, okay, not so much his father. You were his stepfather. Or well, you know what? This day and age, you weren't the stepfather. You were the father that stepped up. So don't be too disappointed.
Yes, sir. You had a question for Sylvia.
Yes, I'm actually a second adopted child. I had to give a first child back, and I feel that possibly a deceased blood sibling is trying to guide me to find other siblings. I was wondering if you see that at all. No?
No.
Okay.
No, you may feel that way, but they're not.
Okay.
No. Mm-mm. No.
Not even like the classic psychic thing of like, oh, it could happen, you know, but in my loins, my psychic loins, I don't feel you finding that second blood relative. I don't see it happening for you. I'm sorry. I like the directness, Sylvia, and I will take that on for when I become a world famous psychic.
Yes, sir. You had a question for Sylvia.
Hi, Sylvia. My father passed away 14 years ago this coming Veterans Day, and I took over his business. My question is, am I staying in that business?
Yes.
I will be.
Yeah, at least for the next 3 or 4 years. Yeah. Because you've done a good job with it, and he's very proud of you with it.
Okay.
It was his baby, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no.
This guy's come to this thing like, I'm sick of this fucking business, you know, I'm doing it because my dad died and, you know, it was his business, so I've been keeping it going, but it's not in me anymore. I can't do it. I can't do it anymore. And he's like, oh, so, this business, my dad's been gone 14 years and I've been keeping it going since he's been dead. 14 years, just, if I didn't say it before, 14 years to reiterate, Sylvia. Will I be continuing? Yes. Oh,
Yes, ma'am. You had a question for Sylvia.
Hi, Sylvia. How are you? I wanted to know if it was true my father died of a heart attack.
Yes, and a stroke. Both.
Thank you.
Yes.
that may be my favourite so far. Sylvia, did my dad die of a heart attack? Yes, he did. Also a stroke. Also, he was shot by a sniper, punched in the liver, and his kidneys were taken upon just before his death. So there was no chance. He was done. He was gone. They blew him up with a bazooka. They shot him several times. They punched him in the head, stole his brain, cut his cock off, stole his left pinky toe. It was done. He was done. I think it's really funny that obviously this woman's come here and thinking that there's this big conspiracy around her father's death. Like, no, he couldn't have died of a heart attack. He was strong like an ox. And, you know, this psychic has not gone along with her bullshit. She's like, yes, he did die of a heart attack. Also, a stroke. Double dead. That's something I can appreciate about Sylvia Browne with an E. She tells it like it is.
You had a question for Sylvia.
Hi, Sylvia. I'd like to know about my spirit guide.
The spirit guide is Emery, a male. Emery.
Now, I may have misunderstood the question. Okay, I'll be honest. I may have. I'm known to misunderstand a thing or two. But did that woman not say, I want to know about my spirit guide? Like, she didn't say, I want to know the name of the gender of the spirit guide. She said, I want to know about the spirit guide. Again, maybe I misunderstood. Maybe I misquoted. I don't know. But there wasn't much information there. It was just, Emery, man. Go as you please.
Yes, ma'am. You had a question for Sylvia.
Sylvia, I just wanted to know what career I'm going into.
I'm sorry?
What career I'm going into.
Probably North. I assume North, you know, you're looking for a bit of adventure, a bit of danger. So I see you going to North Korea, actually. Yeah. Okay, that's only a little bit of a taste of Sylvia Browne with an E, the psychic. The most possibly insane psychic that's ever existed. There are a lot more insane clips of Sylvia Browne. I feel like the tame ones, to be honest, today. So if you want to see more, let me know. I enjoyed it. I feel like I'm on a path to enlightenment. I'm on a path to be a psychic of my own accord. I know what to say to people now. Be direct. Tell them you're fine, or tell them you're fucked. Either way, first thing off the dome. I think that's the main way to be a psychic. It's just first thing off the dome. That's how you do it. Anyway, like and subscribe. I'll see you later. And yes, you are on the right career path. McDonald's fry cook is where exactly you're supposed to be. So don't worry about that.
Shifty Drongo. I love Shifty Drongo.